Permit me to welcome a gentleman from the Southwest region. His name is Hansel Ngwane, and he is in charge of the It's About Time stand-up comedy show that is broadcast on High TV in the Southwest region of Cameroon. He is also a TV host, and he works hand in gloves with the Zumhoo Studio Works. Good afternoon, Hansel, and thank you for joining us.
Good afternoon. It's been a pleasure to be here, surrounded by the great minds, intellectuals, and I'm so happy.
What is comedy to you? And do we say you make a living out of your art?
As long as you're in Cameroon, that will still be a thing of the future. But as from now, we're trying to showcase our talents. It's what we call showbiz. I've shown you my city. Now let's talk business. So what is happening nowadays is just show. Just show. Comedians are just showing off. And I must say the comedy is indigenous comedy and contemporary comedy. Jean-Michel Kankang, they did your indigenous comedy, but as time is evolving, we'll have a more contemporary comedy.
What is the problem? Because with what we see, there's a lot of creativity, there's a lot of art in it. Why can you not do business like your counterparts out of Cameroon manage to do business and make a living out of your art? First thing is,
people don't respect actors. Now, who will respect somebody who makes fun for a living? You don't have the respect, the grandeur given to it, because I don't blame people. It's just I blame those
in charge.
Some other people in charge, because I was coming to your show and I saw somebody who claimed he was a comedian hawking his own goods in the park, and people were throwing
sampling the comedy.
And sampling the comedy.
Giving pieces on the bar.
Yeah, the comedy.
And they mocked at him.
Yeah, and they mocked at him.
Yeah.
And I can't blame those mocking at him, because it's humiliating sometimes.
I went for somebody called me for a wedding in Bamenda in December, and proposed that I was host, and said she was going to give me 50,000. That was on the phone. Then when I dropped the phone, I used to take nothing sometimes, and later on they came and said, "What?" I said, "How much did you get at Yaba Hotel? How much did you pay for food?"
It's true.
I am the one who is supposed to host and command and make people laugh. And you called 50 and you wanted to impress me. 50. So carry that thing out. I rather don't talk.
It's true. Also show I had to perform it, and the guy said
things are changing.
I said, okay, Hansel. They said, Hansel, I want you to come to this show. It's at Hilton. You have to perform. But the thing is, we don't have enough transport. I said, okay, how much are you going to pay? He said he was going to pay 20,000 francs. And I said, this is what we'll do. I will give you 50,000 francs for you to stand and make people laugh. If you can do it better than me, I'll give you 100. I just said, no, that worked too hard. And I said, okay.
You know something. It's interesting that I like listening to you people. You are on the field. You are listening. You are having this experience firsthand. And I think you have more to say with respect to why people watch.
Online has killed us. That's the fact. Although it is building us up, it has killed us because we have Facebook stars, we have YouTube stars who do nothing but sit at home, do a load of nonsense called comedy or movie, share it with to thousands of people on Facebook, and then sit at home and say, I am a star.
That is what they sit at home and say.
That is what they say.
But the fact is that
we see them.
Excuse me, we need to be very critical. Out of 1,000 Cameroonian stars, we've got just 50 and we don't need 10.
Ngwane, how do we get the people to be more dedicated, persistent, and devoted to their work in terms of acting?
The first thing I have to do is eliminate all traces of amateurism. That's the first thing. As a professional, if you know you have to be on set on this time, you have to leave on this time, you have to rehearse on this time, you have no problem. Dedication also comes as a result of the incentive, the motivation. You will bear with me that little is being entertainers just feed from crumbs. It's just a name, it's just a fame, but the gain is still lacking. So in terms of that, we will have a lot to do. Professionalism-wise, I should tell you that it's not really the best in Boya, particularly because, as my friend said, everybody wants to do everything, anybody wants to do anything.
I think that's why we have this issue of Collywood, and Cameroon film industry, which you just said a short while ago, has been resolved, and you'll be having a general assembly very soon.
There are a lot of woods
to bring all of them.
There are a lot of woods in Boya.
No, the wood.
Every wood.
No, excuse me.
It's like a movie body, a body that represents
the woods are private companies. Let nobody argue. Camwood is somebody's company like 8 years production. There is no problem of what is running the Cameroon film industry for now.